between the two. Let's take a look.
Angel Wilson's on top. Can't take her spot. She's a real one through. Always does what she'll do.
Oh my goodness, this is a great feeling.
She won MVP, TP, 1, 2, and 3. Her game is C. She made history. From the millions of rap.
The difference is impossible to ignore. One commercial feels rushed, like it was put together in a single afternoon, while the other feels deliberate, like Nike genuinely cared. That 30-second contrast says everything about how Nike views its WNBA athletes. On Christmas Day 2024, Nike released Caitlin Clark's From Anywhere campaign. And whether they meant to or not, it made their priorities crystal clear.
Something was brought to my attention. 40 years prior, another superstar had a commercial for Christmas Day. 40 years prior, another GOAT had a commercial released Christmas Day for Nike, starting what will be known as the most popular signature shoe to ever grace the earth. And I am talking about one Michael Jeffrey Jordan. For Christmas 1985, Nike dropped their very first festive Air.
What makes this moment so significant is the history behind it. 40 years ago, on Christmas Day 1985, Nike released its first festive Air Jordan commercial featuring Michael Jordan in the Air Jordan 1 Chicago colorway, a campaign that launched the most successful signature shoe line in history. Fast forward to December 25th, 2024, and Nike deliberately chose that exact same date and cultural moment to debut Caitlin Clark's signature campaign. That isn't a coincidence. It's a clear statement about who Nike believes is its next generational athlete. The commercial itself is powerful in its simplicity, showing Caitlin taking shots from increasingly absurd locations. Her driveway, a nod to her childhood in Des Moines, a suburban street as neighbors watch, and random spots where celebrities ask, "Can you make it from here?" Every time, the answer is yes. From anywhere, that's the tagline, the brand, and the essence of what makes Caitlin Clark different from every other player in basketball.
So right here.
From there! Boys wanna be her, girls wanna be her.
From anywhere.
Girls wanna be her, boys wanna be her.
Now, if you can tell that one of these commercials actually took thought planning, and the other one just took, let's just slap this together because she threw a fit about her shoe not coming out in time. Let's just throw this shit together and push it out there. I don't know what to tell you. What in that A'ja Wilson commercial stood out? Catchphrase, tagline, marketing tool, 0.
But this is where the conversation gets uncomfortable. Nike also has A'ja Wilson under contract, the reigning WNBA MVP, a two-time champion, and arguably the most dominant player in the league. Yet her most recent Nike commercial revolves around a simple nursery rhyme, pat cake, baker's man, with the lyrics tweaked to reference basketball and her name. That's the entire creative concept. Take a childhood song, swap a few sports terms, and call it done. Now compare that to production value of Caitlin Clark's campaign. Her commercial features Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce, Travis Scott, Michael Che from Saturday Night Live, her former Iowa coach Lisa Blutter, and multiple other cameos, all woven into a cohesive story. The spot is filled with intentional Easter eggs, like the boys' basketball team wearing attack jerseys, the name of Caitlin's AU team growing up, and a clear progression from driveway to neighborhood to increasingly impossible locations that mirrors her real-life journey from an Iowa kid to a global phenomenon.
I live in a development. Imagine being one of the neighbors on this block, and you just turn to your right. Look at that car pulling up. Here we go. Pulling. Like, look at that car pulling up, getting ready to turn into their driveway, and then out of nowhere they see a Nike van here, a Nike van there, commercial crew here, commercial crew there, and then in like your neighbor's house, two houses down in their driveway, you're like,
watch how the neighbors react in Caitlin's commercial. That isn't acting, it's genuine surprise. Nike actually filmed it in a real suburban neighborhood. shutting down streets and bringing in full production crews to capture something authentic. The moment feels organic, like you're watching Caitlyn's real life unfold rather than a polished corporate ad. In contrast, Aya Wilson's commercial is clearly studio shot, relying on a green screen, a generic basketball court, and generic movements that reveal nothing about who she is as a person or as a player. There are no references to her journey from South Carolina to WNBA dominance, no meaningful cameos from people who shaped her path. Just a brief appearance by Dawn Staley and a nursery rhyme that most viewers will forget within a day.
Can you make it from here? Can you make it from here? From anywhere. You got the cameos from Lisa Bluter. Yeah, you had the Dawn Staley cameo in the Asia Wilson commercial. You got the Travis Kelce cameo. You got the Jason Kelce cameo. You got the Travis Scott cameo. You got the Michael Che cameo. Let's see. You got her head coach. You have the Saturday Night Live cameo.
Here's what Nike isn't saying out loud, but is clearly shouting through its actions. They invested real money in Caitlin Clark's commercial, real creative energy, real star power, and a lineup of celebrity cameos, along with a tagline that's instantly memorable and highly marketable. From Anywhere isn't just catchy, it's accurate, perfectly capturing what makes Caitlin special. The logo range, shooting, the confidence, and the ability to make shots that shouldn't be possible. Meanwhile, Asia Wilson's commercial feels rushed out the door. According to reports, her team raised concerns that her signature shoe wasn't receiving the same rollout timeline as Caitlyn's, prompting Nike to scramble and quickly produce something they could release and hope would smooth things over. But genuine creative investment can't be faked. Cultural relevance can be manufactured, and a nursery rhyme remix will never land on the same level as a thoughtfully crafted, narrative-driven campaign.
Now, as you know, the Caitlin Clark commercial aired during the football games on Netflix, aired during the basketball games on ESPN, ABC. The Nike commercial came at the perfect time as far as Christmas release goes. Yes, you wish that the shoe would be out by now. We wish that more merchandise would be out by now, but merchandise did get released coinciding with the commercial. So Nike, they didn't completely drop the ball. We just wish we'd had a signature shoe by now.
Let's talk about the business reality behind it. Caitlin Clark signed an 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike in April 2024, making it the largest shoe contract ever given to a basketball player coming out of college, male or female. In Nike's history, bigger than the deals given to Zion Williamson and Paolo Banchero. Nike evaluated Caitlin's cultural impact, her massive social media following, and her ability to drive television ratings, then made a calculated bet that she would be worth more than any rookie they had ever signed. Just 6 months later, Iowa women's basketball games were pulling in larger audiences than most NBA games. The WNBA saw record attendance and viewership, largely driven by fans eager to watch Caitlin play. Her jersey became the best-selling WNBA product of all time within weeks, and every arena the Indiana Fever visited sold out immediately. Watching all of this unfold, Nike quickly realized that their $28 million bet wasn't a risk at all. It was a bargain.
Already turning it into a trend. Oh, hit it with Steph Curry. Hitting the Steph Curry. Now, what I want to show you guys is the difference between this Caitlin Clark commercial.
So when it came time to launch Caitlin Clark's signature campaign, Nike treated it like the cultural moment it deserved to be. The Christmas Day release was strategically timed alongside NFL and NBA games on Netflix and ESPN, supported by behind-the-scenes content of Caitlin shooting for the commercial and TikTok trends already popping up as fans recreate the From Anywhere concept. This is how you launch a signature athlete. This is how you signal to the market that someone truly matters. And to be clear, this isn't about tearing down Aya Wilson. She's an incredible player who absolutely deserves a signature shoe and a major campaign. But Nike's execution speaks volumes about who they believe can transcend the sport versus who they see as a star within it. Caitlin gets the Michael Jordan style Christmas Day treatment. Aya gets a nursery rhyme. That gap in investment, creative energy, and cultural positioning is the real story Nike is telling, whether they admit it or not.